talking about 2024. It's my annual year of review. We did a lot of stuff in 2024. I'm pulling up my list right now. Okay, should we just start going through it? Let's just start going through it. So in January, I attended my... Okay, this is going to be so sad. Okay, I haven't wrote down attending my school Barbie's event, but I graduated from that school, so attending like my past school's Barbie event, but at the time when I went, I was still a student. It's so sad. But anyways, they hosted like a Barbie Land event, and they were playing the Barbie movie, and they had a ton of like fun Barbie activities going on, and I took my Barbie the movie doll, and it was just so much fun. And I really loved it, and it was like a day I wish I could like relive because it was honestly really fun. And then the other thing that I have on January is that I ordered my Barbie's Chiefs doll, okay? If you have been watching me, if you've been following me on Instagram, you know I am a massive Chiefs fan. I love the Chiefs Kingdom, proud member, I love the Chiefs, okay? Now, common misconception, a lot of people think I love the Chiefs because of Taylor Swift. Wrong. Okay, I have gotten into the Chiefs before Taylor gotten into the Chiefs. So honestly, I feel like I pulled Taylor in, personally, because I was already a Swiftie before she was entering into the Chiefs Kingdom, before she started dating Travis. So I think it's kind of, she kind of went there because of me. But anyways, I really love the Chiefs, and I really loved how Barbie came out with a Chiefs doll for the winning Super Bowl team, and I had to get her, so yeah. I put that on here because February we went to AG Live in concert. That was really, really fun. I really enjoyed going to the American Girl Live. It was the last day. It was kind of weird how the tour schedule worked because they only had one date in 2024, and that was the Arkansas date where I went to, and then all the other tour dates happened in 2023. Like, I think the show before mine was in December, so it was kind of crazy. I thought that they were going to expand, go to Kansas City, go to St. Louis, visit Denver, in LA, Seattle, you know, go to that side of the country, but they didn't, and I'm really sad that y'all who live out there didn't get to experience it, you know? Okay, and then I have another Chiefs thing in February. They won the Super Bowl, and that really locked in my Chiefs Barbie coming to me because it was whoever wins the Super Bowl gets the Chiefs Barbie. You know, not gets the Chiefs Barbie, gets the Barbie made after their team, and I was like, y'all, Chiefs, don't let me down. I need a Chiefs Barbie. They didn't. They came through. I got to work with the Queen's Treasures in February, which was super duper exciting, getting to take pictures of Nellie and getting to do an unboxing and all that. It's just so much fun. I love Nellie, and she's so cute. I'm looking at her and I'm just like, oh. And then we had the announcement of AG Dallas grand opening. Oh my goodness. We're going to talk about that when we talk about March, because it's the first thing I did in March. Oh my goodness. Okay, I went to my local indoor garage sale. I go to that. This was my second year going to that. I found a $20 Joss doll, which was crazy. And I also found some books, which was crazy. I get up at the crack of dawn to go to this sale. Like, I got up at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. to go. And then it was 3 years of my podcast, the Doll Mom Podcast. Thank you so much for listening to my podcast, everyone. I really appreciate it. And then I won Build-A-Bear's Super Bowl giveaway. I got like a Super Bowl bear, which is really cute. March! You know how I said we're going to talk about the AG grand, you know, opening of Dallas? We're going to talk about that now. Okay, so first thing I did in March was attend the American Girl Dallas grand opening. So the American Girl store of Dallas moved from the Galleria in Dallas to the shops at Park Lane, and their store is just so beautiful. The dollhouse inside, I'm gonna cry just talking about that day because this was such a long time deal. Okay, so I have always wanted to attend American Girl grand opening, okay? And I wanted to go to the LA grand opening, but that got announced last minute to where I could not ask off for work, and plane tickets were really expensive since it was like 3 weeks before the opening or 2 weeks or something. And so I didn't get to go, which I was really sad. I was so sad that weekend. I think I like cried. well, yeah, I did cry. I cried in my car before work that day. And then I cried in my car before work that day when the date got announced too. Anyways, a lot of crying in my car. But, and then also crying in my room and stuff like that. So I was really sad it didn't work out. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason, okay? Like, I'm a firm believer in that. And so I was like, you know what? This was the time when I think it got announced that Dallas was relocating. And I was like, oh my goodness. That's a little bit more doable because I don't have to take an airplane out to LA like I would. I could just drive there, even though it's like a 7-hour drive. It was worth it, you know? It's always worth it. And so I was like, oh my goodness, whatever happens, I'm going to this grand opening. You know, I'm manifesting it. I'm making it happen. You know, even if it's in February or January, I'm going. That's when we usually get a lot of snow. And I remember I sent out this thing to my mom and dad. I go, I don't care if we have a snowstorm that weekend. I am going, okay? I'm going. So some highlights that I want to talk about from that event is that I went with Cassie. This was such a full circle moment in our friendship because we met at American Girl Kansas City when it was Blair's January 1st event, and we've been friends ever since. And that's where we met, is at American Girl store. And to get to attend, I guess, the store that's closest to us now, grand opening, full circle moment. Literally gonna cry. This was such a fun day, and getting to experience and share it with her, I just love it. And so it was so much fun getting to go with her, and we did really fun things together that weekend. Besides attending the grand opening, we went to the big flea market that's there. I took her to Jenny's. It was her first time trying Jenny's, and so I was like, okay, we have to go to Jenny's because they collaborate with AG and they have such good ice cream. And then I also met Jamie. She's the president of American Girl. Getting to meet her, oh my goodness. I idolize the people who work for American Girl, okay? Because that's what I want to do one day. And so, they're celebrities in my world, okay? Meeting Jamie is essentially like meeting Taylor Swift, okay? I idolize that woman, okay? And I almost cried meeting her. She probably thought I was literally the most crazy person ever. But you know what? It's okay, you know? I can't believe I got to meet her. And then we got reposted on the shops at Park Lane, which they actually follow me, which is crazy to say that a mall of American Girl follows me. Insane. And then I actually ended up in the grand opening video of the Dallas store. I think on AG's account and on the shops at Park Lane. Crazy. That's so crazy. I've never thought that would. So crazy. And then I went to American Girl Washington, D.C. That was really fun. I really enjoyed getting to go there. It's always so much fun going to American Girl stores, you know? Grand opening or not, I love going and I love meeting people who love dolls just as much as I do. And I love seeing the store, seeing the displays. It's just so much fun. And then I got to work with my local Just Between Friends sale. So Just Between Friends sale, such a great sale. If you have not heard of them, they're literally awesome, okay? And I went to a couple of their sales. I usually go to find American Girl stuff because I usually find stuff there, and it's usually pretty cheap. And so, anyways, I got to work with them promoting my local sale, which is really cool. And so that was really fun getting to do that. And then I started redoing my doll room. So what you see now is what I did back in March and April. It was a 2 to 3 month process. We took everything out, we deep cleaned, and we rearranged everything. Now we're going to April. April, I went to AG Orlando. So the only reason I got to go to AG Orlando, which I'm super duper so happy I got to go, is because I went on a school trip, and I was a part of PTK during my time at my 2-year college that I went to get my associate's degrei. And so PTK, Phi Theta Kappa, is an honor society for 2-year colleges. And so I was a chapter officer of my college, and I got to attend the PTK Catalyst event, which is a big event. So putting it in AG terms, imagine if AG hosted a big, huge event at a convention center, and it was 3 days long, and they had special guests the American Girl authors and different celebrities and different things at this event where you got to like see them on stage, answer questions, you get to celebrate American Girl and get to check out different American Girl stuff. American Girl terms, it would be like that. Okay, so yeah, and it was like I was in Orlando for 1, 2, 3, like 5 days or something. It was kind of crazy. And it was so much fun. I really enjoyed getting to attend that. And there was one morning that I got to go to American Girl Orlando store. And so I was so happy. And I bought a doll and I named her after a PTK thing. So she's like my little, I call her my school name doll. And she was very popular. I took pictures around the hotel that we stayed at because it was like a really nice hotel. And I took pictures of her and like the PTK stuff too, and PTK, like the international account, reposted that on their story, and I thought that was hilarious. And everybody in Honor Society saw that and they're like, oh my god, it's Mal's doll on Instagram. Anyways, but at the event I did get to meet Missy Copeland, which is someone that I've always kind of looked up to. She's so inspiring, and I have the American Girl Missy book, and so I saw that she was going to be doing a book signing, and so I got to meet her and I got her to sign my Missy American Girl book, which is super duper cool. And then in April we had the Taylor Swift Touch Your Poets department release. I took August. We did super duper cute photos in Target. Had to put that in because I'm a Swiftie. May! I got to work with the Queen's Treasures again, which is super duper, like, I can't believe I got to work with them again. And I love the Queen's Treasures. I love them growing up. And so getting to work with them like 2 times in 2024, crazy, life-changing. I can't believe it. You know, I got to work on them with the Olsen's Mercantile, and then I got to work with them, you know, Joanne, the CEO of the Queen's Treasures, came on the Doll Mom podcast, which is crazy to say. So much fun. I loved having her on. I actually have like a coupon code with the Queen's Treasures, which is really crazy. If you use, in all caps, Rainbows, you can get 10% off your order on the Queen's Treasures website, which is absolutely crazy. So if you're eyeing something, you know, get you something nice for your dolls for the new year. I graduated my associate's degree in May. A lot of people ask when I share that, what did I major in or whatever. I got my associate's in business management, and I transferred to a 4-year college. I started there in this past August, and so I'm completing my degree. I'm getting my bachelor's in business management. And then in May, I got to go to the Barbie truck tour stop in Kansas City. Oh my goodness, I've been wanting to go to the Barbie truck so long. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I finally got to go to it. And they change the truck periodically, so hopefully when they change it again, it comes back for Kansas City, because that would be life-changing. Because I loved going to it. It was so much fun, and it was just so cool. And then I got featured in the Water Tower Place social media pages. So that's the mall of American Girl Chicago. That's where they're at. And so getting to be like featured on the Water Tower Place Instagram in May, crazy. I remember going to, Chicago was my first American Girl store. And so getting to be featured, I guess, on the first American Girl store I've ever went to, insane news. June. I visited the doll shop in the Painted Tree Boutique in Tulsa. That was my first time checking them out. We did a video over it. I did a video over most of these things, so if you want to like revisit anything, I'll link it down below if you're watching this on YouTube. That was really fun. And actually they just posted on their Instagram the other day that they did a massive restock, so if you're local to Tulsa, Oklahoma, go check them out. And then I attended the AJ Rewards private shopping event at American Girl Dallas. That was super duper fun. I went to Magnolia during the same time. That was super duper fun. I love going there. I love AJ Dallas so much. Oh my goodness. And I love, you know, I just love going places with my dolls, honestly. I worked with Artist. They are an Amazon shop. And then I went to back to Dallas, okay? So we went to Dallas the first time in June for the AG Rewards event. And then we went to Dallas a second time in June because I saw Kelsea Ballerini in concert and I got really, really close to her. And if you know me, I love my country music. I love Kelsea Ballerini. And so I got to see her, and then I got to go to American Girl Dallas again, and then I also got to go to the Pioneer Woman, which we went there several years ago. I think the last time we visited was in 2020, so it was a while that we haven't been there. Okay, in July, some fun things. I got to see Niall Horan in concert this past year, and it was life-changing. Okay, he looked at me, and it was great. I loved seeing him in concert. I've always loved One Direction, like, and I love him as a solo artist too. So it was great. It was just, yeah, it was. Okay, and then I also started working with Just Between Friends sale again, promoting my local sale. I became like a social media ambassador for them, so that was really fun. It was really cool to do that for the fall sale of 2023. No, wait, we're in 4. Anyways, it was really, really fun to work with them for the fall sale of 2024. I really enjoyed it. Believe it or not, we are already in August. In August, 10 years of creating stuff on the internet, sharing my dolls. I wasn't going to do anything for 10 years because I was like, I kind of was embarrassed to do something for my 10-year anniversary because looking at other people, which, don't compare yourself to other people, okay? Don't do it. It's bad. It's bad. I know it's bad, but I was doing it, and comparing myself to other people in 10 years, it's like looking at what I've done and what other people done, I feel like doesn't necessarily compare in 10 years, you know, like I'm down here and they're all the way up here, you know what I mean? So, I just kind of was embarrassed, but I was like, you know what? Everybody's growth, this is something I learned this past year, okay? Everybody's path looks different. Everybody's growth looks different. There's a quote that I put on my vision board. I made a vision board for 2025. I'm going to read it to you, okay? And this is a quote I'm taking into 25 because I love the quote, and I think it's such a good quote, okay? Are you ready? You're not a failure just because you're not where you thought you'd be by now. Yeah, that's something I need to remember, you know? Whenever I get into comparisons or something, which comparing yourself you shouldn't do, because everybody's, like I said, everybody's path, everybody's journey is different. And everything happens for a reason, and just because I am not where I thought I would be by now, or because where I want to be right now, does not make me a failure, and it does not mean I don't have something to be proud of. Okay, and then my Doll podcast got named #1 to listen to in Doll Podcast by TheSpot, which is crazy to say. That is, I'm gonna cry. Oh, it is, yeah. In September, I went to my local Krispy Kreme and we did the whole Barbie x Krispy Kreme content. This was such a fun collaboration to do and to enjoy because I love Krispy Kreme. My friends be like, oh my goodness, where should we go? Krispy Kreme. Like, I would always suggest Krispy Kreme. Like, oh, you want to go to Krispy Kreme? Like, that is my hangout spot, okay? I love Krispy Kreme. I love Barbie, and so it's like two worlds in one. Which, by the way, they came out with a Barbie Krispy Kreme doll that they sent to people online, and I would love to buy that. Like, if they came out with that, I would buy it. I was honestly very sad that they did not make that available to the public because, you know, I would be first in line to my Krispy Kreme, 5 a.m. in the morning, lining up to get that doll. Like, I kid you not. Like, that, I would have done it. Okay, and then I got to go to the 100 Disney Expedition at Union Station in Kansas City. I got to attend it with like my aunt, my uncle, and my cousin with my mom and dad. It was like a cute little family trip, and it was super duper fun. You know, Allie had a lot of time, and it was great. I really enjoyed it. And then I got to attend Girl of the Year 2025 launch event, brunch, whatever you want to call it, event at American Girl Dallas, and that was really, really fun. They sat us in the party room. I like saw them on grand opening, and I was like, Cassie, I don't know many people. I cannot fill, like, I don't know enough people who would come to Dallas with me and would fill up a Dallas party room, but one of us needs to post something, and we need to get this party room to enjoy because this is so cool. And I got to enjoy it at the Girl of the Year brunch event, which was really fun. And I texted Cassie because Cassie didn't go with me. I was like, Cassie, you won't believe where I'm sitting right now. I'm in the party room. Yeah, we were both freaking out over text because they're iconic. They're so neat. Like, I could not tell you how neat they are until you go experience them in person. Whew. And then something really exciting came up from that. I got reposted on American Girl's story, which is crazy to say. Oh my goodness. It's insane. And then I got to go to the Mattel toy store in Fort Worth, which I knew that they had a toy store in Fort Worth for a couple of years, but I've always been told that they don't have anything American Girl. And so I never visited it. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna visit it because why not, you know? And so that's what we did, and they had a couple AG stuff. So now, you bet ya, I'm gonna talk my mom into taking me and my dad, taking me every time we go to Dallas now, because you never know what they're gonna get in. Now we're on to my birthday month, which is October. And then I went to American Girl Chicago. I celebrated my 21st birthday, which is crazy to say that I'm 21 now. I'm getting old, but it was so much fun. I loved going to American Girl Chicago. It was great. And then we also went to the Museum of Ice Cream. I've always wanted to go to the Museum of Ice Cream. Oh my gosh. I've been following their Instagram account since 2016. That's how long I wanted to go, okay? And I finally got to go, and it was just so much fun. I loved it. And then I also got the American Girl hotel package. That was like a long thing I wanted to do again, because I did it once when I was really, really little. I don't really remember it that well. It was in 2012 when I did it, and I don't really remember it that well. I always wanted to do it again because I wanted to do a video over it, because I feel like that's not very talked about at all in the American Girl online community, you know? There's so many things that American Girl does that I feel like a lot of people just don't really know about, and I feel like the hotel package is definitely one of them. November, I got accepted into Walmart's creator program, which is very, very cool. I can't believe I'm like a Walmart creator now. Like, that is crazy. And then I got featured on the Water Tower Play social media pages again, and that was crazy. 2 years, and I only went like not 2 years, okay, 2 times in 1 year, and I only went to AG Chicago once this year. Like, absolutely crazy. I can't believe that happened. And then they followed me. Like, I was like, the Water Tower Place followed me? Like, that was crazy. I'm gonna cry because who would have thought, you know? Not me. Now we're on to December. My first ever giveaway I did happened on my Instagram. I gave away a brand new unboxed Mila doll. Mila is the doll that I designed and is a part of the Create Your Dream Doll line from Ruby Red Fashion Friends. So I gave one away, a brand new one, away on my Instagram, and that was really, really fun. And I definitely have some more giveaways planned in 2025. And then I got accepted into Target's creator program. That is crazy. Being not only an Amazon creator, a Walmart creator, but now a Target creator. Like, and their like creator programs, that is just, it's crazy to me. So guys, that is everything that I did for 2024. It was such a crazy year. I want to thank everyone so much for watching my videos, for liking my videos, for commenting, for following me on Instagram, for following me on different social media platforms, for checking my stuff out, for listening to my podcast. Honestly, thank you so much for everything in 2024, and all the support and love just means so much to me. Like, I honestly cannot believe that I make and I share doll related things on social media. Like, it's just crazy. And then all this other stuff that comes from it too. It just, I never thought, you know, like in my wildest dreams would happen, you know? Like, it's so crazy. So thank you all just so much for all your love and support. I really appreciate it. So guys, thanks for watching this video, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram if you haven't done so already. It's the same name, Dollies and Rainbows. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Check out my doll theme podcast called the Doll Mom Podcast. If you're able to comment what was your favorite thing that you did in 2024, some of your 2024 accomplishments, some of the dreams that you achieved in 2024, or maybe, you know, looking ahead to 2025, what is something that you want to happen? What's on your vision board? What are you hoping that happens? Something that you're looking forward to for 2025? Anything. Let's get the conversation started down in the comment section if you're able to comment, of course. I will say one of the things I'm looking forward to in 2025, which I'm not going to announce it because I feel like it's a little too early, but it's happening in March, is going to a American Girl store that I have not been to before. I'll tell you that. It's the last store I need before I can say that I've been to all of them except for 6, and those 6 closed on me before I can make it there. So we'll say that. If you can figure it out, we'll see. Anyways, I'm super duper excited for 2025 and for all that it brings. I hope it's a great year for all of us and different things like that. And I feel like this video is super duper long, so I'm gonna end it here. So I think that's it. I think that's all I have to tell you. I'll see you next time. Bye!